Under the soft glow of an ancient oil lamp, Omar and Leila unrolled the mysterious golden scroll they had recovered from the sunken temple. The symbols on its surface shimmered like molten gold, shifting and rearranging before their eyes. Leila gasped. "It's changing." Omar leaned in, watching as the hieroglyphs formed clear words. "The sands of time reveal what is lost. Seek the hourglass of eternity, where the desert meets the sky." Their grandfather, Baba Karim, stroked his beard thoughtfully. Legends tell of an hourglass of eternity, hidden deep within the Valley of Echoes. It is said to hold the power to glimpse into the past, and the future. Omar's heart pounded. A treasure that controls time. Leila grinned. "Looks like we have our next adventure." Without hesitation, the siblings packed their supplies, loaded up their faithful camel, Zuzu, and set off across the endless golden dunes. As they journeyed beneath the burning sun, the wind howled around them, carrying strange whispers, like voices from long ago. The further they traveled, the more alive the desert became. Shadows flickered across the dunes, shifting like spirits, and the sands trembled beneath Zuzu's feet. Suddenly, the ground beneath them gave way. With a cry, Omar, Leila, and Zuzu plunged into the sand, sliding down into the depths of an ancient, hidden canyon. They landed in front of a towering stone gateway, covered in glowing carvings. The air hummed with an invisible force. A deep, echoing voice rumbled. "Only those who understand time may enter." Leila stepped forward and traced her hand over the symbols. The gate shuddered, and with a low, grating sound, it swung open. Inside, the true challenge awaited. A vast chamber stretched before them, its walls lined with golden hourglasses of every shape and size. At the center stood a colossal hourglass, its shimmering sand completely frozen in place. A riddle was etched into the stone floor. Time waits for no one, yet it can be paused. How do you move what does not move? Omar frowned. How do you unfreeze time? Leila's eyes sparkled. With water. She grabbed their water skin and poured a few drops into a nearby basin. At once, the golden sand began to flow again, and the massive hourglass shifted forward, revealing a hidden doorway. Beyond the doorway, a long corridor stretched before them, lined with ancient pharaoh statues. Suddenly, the walls lurched inward, and the floor turned to shifting sand. "The walls are closing in." Leila gasped. Omar grabbed her hand. "Run!" They dashed through the corridor, leaping over crumbling tiles and dodging falling rocks. The statue's eyes began to glow, and the entire temple shook violently. Just as they were about to be trapped, Omar spotted a golden sundial resting on a pedestal. With a desperate leap, he grabbed it. Time froze in place. Everything stopped moving. The walls halted, the sand settled.
And a hidden staircase appeared. Breathing hard, they climbed up, to the final trial. At the highest chamber of the temple, a massive bronze jackal statue stood guard. Its emerald eyes gleamed like twin stars. In its mighty paws, it held the hourglass of eternity, a treasure unlike anything they had ever seen. As they approached, the statue's head turned toward them. A deep, ancient voice filled the air. "Only those who seek wisdom, not power, may claim the sands of time." Leila hesitated. "What does that mean?" Omar studied the inscriptions around them. "Time isn't meant to be controlled. It's meant to be understood." Instead of grabbing the hourglass for themselves, Omar gently turned it upright, letting its sands flow naturally. The jackal guardian nodded approvingly. At once, the chamber filled with golden light. Visions of ancient pharaohs, forgotten cities, and lost knowledge danced before their eyes. The temple began to tremble. The ancient walls glowed, the air shimmered, and a powerful force engraved the secrets of time into their minds. The hourglass of eternity had chosen them. As they stepped outside, the temple sank back into the desert, disappearing forever. That night, under the starlit sky, Omar and Leila sat beside Baba Kareem, still in awe of what they had experienced. Leila turned the golden hourglass in her hands. It was now just an ordinary relic, but they knew its knowledge was hidden deep within them. Omar unrolled the golden scroll once more. To their amazement, new words had appeared at the bottom. The door of Anubis awaits, beyond the city of the forgotten. Omar and Leila exchanged excited smiles. Another grand adventure was calling them. And they were ready.